Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle with Prettiest Problem, and today I am going to do a hair tutorial. So I went to a party recently and I just felt like my hair was looking so fabulous, and I decided to come back and do a tutorial to show how I got this look. So if you would like to see how I got these beautiful voluptuous curls, then stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to link the information for this wig in the description bar. This is a Kinky straight wig by, I forget the name of the company, but I'm gonna list it in the description bar. I also have a tutorial on how I lay my edges with this wig. Just a disclaimer, the frontal doesn't go back too far. Like that's as far as it goes, if you can see, like right here is as far as this frontal goes. So I kind of stick with the little side part, and it goes even further up on the side. So it's like this is as far back as the closure frontal goes. So there's not a lot of versatility in like parting and stuff, but the texture of the hair I absolutely love. This wig does shed a lot, but I really love the texture because it looks like African American hair. So this is what I'm using for this curl pattern, and the reason why is because the curls look so amazing in this texture. I just really like it. It holds the curls well, so that's what I'm using. So the supplies that I'm going to use are these Chi helmet head, and it's just like a holding spray, so any holding spray works. If you wanted to use Got to Be Glued, you can use that as well. I have these 2 banana clips just to hold my hair as I'm going, and then I also have a tail comb. And last but not least, we're using the Remington wand, curling wand. And this was really popular a few years ago. You can probably grab one from Walmart for like 20 bucks. So I'm just gonna get started, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be looking over here at my mirror, and there's really no real pattern to like doing these curls. But I'm just gonna start from this side and part off a few pieces. This is not very neat, and I'm just going to clip my hair down. These clips are not the best. And then I will take a section of this hair, maybe about this big, and my frontal is coming up, so please don't judge me. So I'm gonna take about this much hair, and this is actually a small section. You can go larger, but the smaller sections you do, the better the curls will stay and the better they'll come out. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the holding spray on the hair, comb it through, make sure to comb your hair through as you're going. And then I'm gonna take my wand and I'm gonna angle it downward. So the wide part is gonna be at the top, the skinny part is at the bottom. And I'm always going to curl away from my face. So I'm gonna put the wand here, and the curl should be going back away from your face. And as you're holding it, you wanna kind of twist it as you're holding the curl. So like never let the hair go, if that makes sense. And it'll naturally like twist around the barrel as you're curling. And so this wand gets really hot. It gets about 410 degrees. So you can hold it there on this hair for about, I would say 10 to 15 seconds. And when you let it go, it should give you a nice wand curl, as you can see. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do it again. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a bigger chunk this time. Don't put too much holding spray on it because you don't want them to be crusty, you know? But just kind of lightly put some holding spray, comb it through so that it works all the way in. And this is a larger piece this time. And I'm going to take the wand, angle it down, and I'm gonna start as far at the top as I can. As I'm twisting around, I'm holding the hair, so the hair is kind of twisting as it's hard to explain, but it's twisting as I'm twisting around the wand. So it's kind of like curling and twisting at the same time. And let it go. I let that one go a little bit early, but this is what the curl looks like. And so if you can kind of hold it a little bit before you drop it, that's good as well, and it gives it time to set. Give that curl a little setting time. So here's another one. You want to hold it for as long as you can. And this style really doesn't take a long time, but depending on the sections that you make, it can take longer or more or less time. Okay, so now I'm gonna unclip, and I'm just going to continue to do that. So I usually try to stay on one side at a time so that all of my curls go in the same direction. So I'm just gonna take a big chunk first and hold up the rest of the hair with a clip so that it doesn't get in the way. And then take this piece by piece. So see, taking another piece, spraying, comb through, wand angle down, Try to get it as far up to the top as possible, especially if you have longer hair, because you want all of the hair to touch the barrel of, you know, the heat. It's all about the angle in these curls. How you're angling your styling tool, your styling wand, is very, very important. The tricky part to this comes when you get on the opposite side, on the same side as the wand, because you have to kind of maneuver the wands differently. Okay, so now I'm working my way around on the opposite side, and this side is going to be the side of the wand because I'm right-handed, so it's going to be the side that I'm holding. I'm actually holding the wand. So I'm going to section off a piece. Yes. So now I'm going to take my opposite hand. I'm going to take the left hand and I'm going to angle the tool in the same direction. So it's going to be angled this way. But now instead of using my left hand to wrap around, I'm using my right hand to wrap around. So I'm just going to hold it here and wrap around with my right hand. And this gets a little bit tricky. So this is where your gloves are going to be really important because you will burn yourself. And this one is also a little bit harder to like recurl, like up to the root. As you're curling it, you want to make sure that you try to tie it as close to the root as you can. And again, we're moving away from our face. It's hard to get it tighter, you know. That's the one thing about these daggone curls. It's hard to like go back and tighten it up. And y'all go check out my unboxing for my last video that I posted, or the last few videos. Okay, so now we have the entire hair curled. I'm going to try to check and see if there are any straight pieces. So you just kind of pull your hair up front and look in the mirror, see if there's any straight things hanging down. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so now we look crazy. We can't go anywhere like this. So what you're gonna do after you finish curling all of your hair is you're just gonna take your fingers and put it into the hair at the root and softly pull it out. This is gonna give you the volume. So your fingers are open and you're just pulling it apart, okay? You can even take some of the curls if you wanted to and like pull them apart. But really what's gonna give you that good volume is just sticking your fingers in there and pulling it apart. That's gonna give you the big volume that we're looking for. You can also go all the way through, but I kind of like keeping the hair a little bit together. It looks more like that natural blowout, okay? And you just keep going into the root and pulling it out. So the ends are still gonna have the curls, so you see the difference between this side and this side. We did this side a little bit, but you can see the big difference of the volume here. And if you wanted, you can even like take some hairspray, pull it up a little bit, just to give you that voluminous. It just depends on how much volume you're going for. So I like this look. I'm gonna go ahead on the other side and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm even grabbing like this and just pulling it out. And this wig is really not very full. Like, it looks full because of the texture of the hair, but it's really not full. This style is nice because it gives you that full look without having too much hair on your head. And you can even pull it through, separate the curls. That's really what we're doing, is just separating the curls and getting these big, voluminous, pretty curls. And then what I did when I went out with this hairstyle, I really, really liked it, but I felt like I wanted it to look a little bit more like going out. What I did was I took this piece, or took a piece from over here, and I just kind of pinned it up. So I just take hairpins, like regular hairpins, and I take that piece. Okay, that looks way better. Okay, so this is the hairstyle that I wore out. I like this. It looks elegant, but it still looks like, you know, party. You're not worried about it getting messed up throughout the night. It's just fun, you know, it's fun, flirty, and festive. So yes, this is the hairstyle. I'm gonna turn around so you can see the back. God only knows what the back looks like, but I love these curls, especially with this hair because it looks so natural. So this is what the back looks like. Okay, so you just wanna make sure that it's nice and full. So run your fingers through the base. And so that concludes this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will try this look. If you do, tag me on Instagram in your picture and your recreation. Let me know how it works out for you. I will also leave the link for this hair in the description bar. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe, share if you care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.